have something to tell you. 1, 2, 3. Spread girl love. That was not rehearsed. That came naturally to us. This is insane. This is amazing. I'm in a different world right now. We are not on the planet that we were. Whoa! Oh. Are you kidding me? I've never even been to the continent of Africa, so I had no idea what to expect. I've traveled a lot in the world. I've seen a lot of places, and so I thought, it's gonna be another place. I'm gonna go, there's gonna be different animals. Some of them might kill me. There's gonna be a different climate. It's gonna be very, very hot. I'll be sweating all the time. I landed, the first thing is I got off the plane and I was like, it is cold. I'm in the plane took me to the wrong place because in North Americans we think Africa's always hot. No, it is definitely cold in the mornings and nights. One of the main reasons I came to Kenya was to partner with Midui and create a Girl Love Rafiki bracelet. I had a chance to visit the design center, and that was really cool because I got to see my Rafiki design come to life. I mean, prior to the trip, I had phone calls and sent email after email about colors and vibes, but to see it in real life, it was really overwhelming. There's only been a few times in my life where I felt like I've given birth to a child. It's, a tour, a movie. This was one of those moments. When I saw it, I was like, this is my baby. Like, I've worked so hard on this. It's exactly what I wanted it to be, and it just represents so much to me. It represents not only being passionate about girl love, but doing something about it.
This is so cool. Did you see my awesome Rafiki?
No.
Did you see it?
This could possibly be one of the coolest moments of my entire life right now. Look at this. This is the Girl Love bracelet. Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. Like, I'm about to learn how to make one.
Is this your needle?
My mom would be so proud. So do I start, does it matter which side I start?
You can start with beads and then I
Okay.
give you the bars.
Got it. How long does it take to make one?
This can be finished by 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
That's gonna take me 3 hours. Oh my God. So basically each one will be unique because this is the recipe in here, look. And then I'm gonna go like this and get them on, and each one will be different and made by hand. So cool. That was like 15-ish minutes. Heading to the Maasai Mara. Did I say it right?
Maasai Mara.
Maasai Mara. This is where we landed. Oh my God. This is insane. We landed on the grass. In the middle of a vast piece of land. When we were landing, I saw a zebra. Can we just take a, hello, can we just take a, I saw a zebra while we landed, like out of my airplane window.
Kiboko.
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 Kiboko. Yeah. That's right. Look at them, they're just chilling in the back of the vlog right now. Everything was living in complete harmony. All the animals were coexisting with each other, and I was like, wow, humans could really take a page out of this book and learn from this. This morning, I woke up and it was the first morning since I can remember that I couldn't go through Instagram and Twitter and my emails, and so I woke up in bed and I was just lying there like, do I just wake up now? And it's so different. It's like a totally different set of priorities and life and morning routine. I had the honor of having a conversation with 5 mamas who, by the way, is my new squad, just saying, because they're so funny and so fun and just so positive. that caught me most off guard, and you see it when you're driving and the kids run up to the car and they like sing Jumbo and they have this huge smile on their face. Same with when I went to the empowerment center. It's the authenticity of their reactions. Even myself, I'm guilty of always being robotically on. Like, how are you? Good, how are you? It's just a phrase, it's a pattern of what we say. And nice to meet you too. And I think what hit me like a wave of fresh air was I went and there was just this smile and reaction that was so genuine that you cannot fake. We were beating bracelets and I was telling them about girl love and they were telling me about their life and they're awesome and beautiful. Look how beautiful they are. They're just so happy with the opportunity they have to bead. It was part of their culture before and now they get to do it and get an income from it and they're just so genuinely grateful for that. This is the internet. You can say bye. 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 Lily. She's so cute. Lily, bye. One of the mamas said that she was married off at 15 because her family traded her off to her husband for a cow and a blanket.
Our father would say that he needs a cow and a blanket and she will trade her for that. He will trade her for that when she's around 15 years old. Did he do that? Yes. He did? Did he do that? Yes. So she got traded for a cow and a blanket? Yes. Traded to who? For her husband? Yes, for her husband. At 15.
And she said that laughing, as if it was like, that's what happens, I'm telling a joke. And I was just like, a cow and a blanket. Asked to me, the #1 question is, how old am I? Am I married and do I have kids? And they were all astonished that I'm 27 years old and I'm not married and have kids. And they made fun of me and I was like, Mom, is that you? When I was asking them questions about, you know, their kids or their life or their daily doings, the answers were so simple. What do your kids want to be? And it was, my daughter wants to be a lawyer, my daughter wants to be a doctor. And then there's me, my friends that are like, actress, singer, dancer, all these things that they are probably just out of their realm of reality because they know what they need and they want to fulfill those needs. And so that was really inspirational for me to hear because it just made me realize how blessed I am to go up to my parents and say, I want to make YouTube videos. Wow, we complain about so much stuff back home. Just a little bit of traffic.
And you live in LA?
Good morning! So we were told last night that we gotta be here at 7 a.m. on the dot to go for a walk. And we were told if you come at 7:03, we're gonna leave without you. So I woke up at 6:45, rolled out of bed, and landed here along with all these beautiful people. It's 7:07 right now, and these people just showing up. This is disrespectful. Disrespectful. I blame these Trini people right here because people buffer in time for them. They know they're always late. Jackson, it's 7:07.
Good morning, guys. Morning, my brother.
This guy, good morning. It's good afternoon now. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's 7:07 now. But we're going for this walk. Now, you know I would never agree to wake up at 7 o'clock for anything. But Winnie was all like, for the vlog, it's going to be dope. And it's going to be a great experience. So I best see like a giraffe riding a rhino right now. I best see Winnie riding a hippo right now. I better see everything great right now. I'm trying to see Mufasa resurrect from the dead right now. It's hot now. We're about to carry some water like the mamas do. So I think it's like 1.5 kilometers. And they do this 5 times a day and it weighs about 50 pounds. We're gonna try doing it once. One of the responsibilities of daughters is to fetch water. That can take the whole day, it can take many hours. And so that's why girls don't go to school. That boggles my mind. Like, a girl can't go to school because she's a fetch water. Coming from where I'm from, which is like, let me turn on the tap. Like, this is no part of my day. Why would I even consider this taking up any of my time? So what we charity did is set up a well and water system at the school so that girls can go to school and still fulfill the responsibility of getting water. I'm really excited for tomorrow because we are visiting one of the schools that We Charity has built and we're gonna speak to the students, so the girls that attend the school.
She is given a mother from the grade 10 who is able to show her around the school and also guide her and advise her.
These bracelets, this one right now, they employ 1,400 women, which is a lot of women, and that income lets them buy new clothes. It lets their kids go to school, which otherwise they wouldn't have done. It also lets their daughters go to school, because prior to the income they got from these bracelets, only sons would go to school. So now it's recording. So now this will go on the internet. So if there's anything you want to say to the internet or say to the world, this one right here, you're gonna see her in movies soon. She's gonna be a superstar. Superstar in the making right now. What's your name?
My name is Vicky Chu.
And what is your name?
Maasai. My name is Daris.
And I just came from their school. Now we're going to Vicky's house because she's gonna show me how to party and dance. And she's basically a class clown. She's very funny. I could tell. And so we just went for the school, and now we're going to their house. And we're gonna walk there, and it's 20 minutes away, right? I love how everyone's so affectionate. You're just hugging me. So good. They're like friends. They're so affectionate. I love it. And I got to see where she lives, and I got to meet her family. And I think what took me back the most is that, you know, it's a very small living space. There's very little light. It was very different from what I'm used to as a privileged North American. I'm just so used to always wanting more and always complaining and always not being satisfied and being surrounded by people that are trying to make technological advances, upset about their grades, upset about something at work, and then you meet people like Vicky and her family that are in a dark family room with H1N1 posters as decor in their family room, that are smiling so largely and being so hospitable, offering us chai, offering us lunch, come back anytime, thank you so much for visiting us in our living space. That was a huge eye-opener. The biggest lesson I learned from today, through the water, through the schools, through the mamas, through seeing the hospitals, is that when I'm sitting in North America and when we're having these conversations, there's always this idea that the problem is too big to fix. It's always like, yeah, girls can't go to school, you know, people can't afford to do things, the problem's way too big, there's nothing we can do about it. And then when you come here and you see the school, and you see the mamas making the bracelets, and you hear them say, my daughter goes to school because I'm making these bracelets, you're like, the problem is actually not too big to fix if you just start to fix it. A few years ago, there's a really bad drought in East Africa. Usually the income from beading goes towards clothes, like I said, and just a better life. But during the drought, a lot of animals died, a lot of people didn't have food, so the income from the bracelets actually went into their basic survival. Food and water. And so if this organization, these bracelets, and this structure didn't exist, people would have died. That's like a... How can you say the issue's too big? People would have died if it wasn't for this 3-stranded bracelet on my wrist. I've done a lot of things in my life, but this is by far one of the most important. I hope you will join me in supporting women's education and spreading girl love around the world. This month, for my birthday, I'm asking you for a gift, to purchase a Girl Love Rafiki and support those who are less privileged than you and I. I've met the girls, I've visited the schools, and I've seen the impact firsthand. It's not our job to be a witness of humanity, but rather be an active member of it. Girl love, we're in this together.